Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. After listening to the nonsense, now you have to listen to me, the insane. I have no music in me. But when I saw here, the walls, the bricks, everything is musically oriented. So, music is an expression of joy, except in the Hindi films. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is Bhagavata Gita, that one which is sung by the Lord. See, when we are happy, we sing. And Bhagavan Sri Krishna gave Bhagavad Gita out of happiness, not out of misery. Many people have this notion. One day, one elderly Mahatma, that time I was a bachcha. Now I have become very solid Mahatma. So, when I was talking on Gita lightly, he became little angry. And after my talk was over, he said, Dekho Swamiji, you should not talk so lightly on Gita. I said, okay, I will not talk at all. Forget about lightly or heavily. Then my friend asked me after, Swamiji, why didn't you reply him? I said, look here, we should not argue with anybody. Narad Bhakti Sutra says, Vado na avalambyaha. Never take refuge in arguments. Because when you lose an argument, you are a loser. When you win an argument, you lose a friend. So what is worth losing is the argument. Therefore, instead of losing it, don't argue. The best way to disagree is to agree immediately. So I did that. No, but I want to know. I said, look here. Sanjay tells to Dhritarashtra how Bhagwan Krishna spoke to Arjun, Prahasan iva Bharata. See, when Arjun was crying, frustrated, depressed, to that person, Bhagwan Krishna did not talk in Jugalbandi. See, in Jugalbandi what happens? If one person is doing one rag on flute, the other person does dvesha on tabla. It's all raga dvesha. Music is nothing but raga dvesha. See? So, Bhagwan did not compete with him. Prasan iva Bharata. Because Ananda deva khalvimani bhutani jayante Anandena jatani jivanti. This world is an expression of bliss. Bliss is the reality and blisters are temporary. We all have plenty of blisters around us. But if we focus attention on our own self, we come to know that to be blissful is easier than to be miserable. And it is for this reason we have to start our day in a happy mode. See? And this is what we have learned right from childhood. Early to bed and early to rise is the way to be healthy, wealthy and sometimes wise. Because we don't start that way. We start our day under the pressure. Oh God, again Monday has come. Now I have to leave. This is how we begin our day. The first instruction Bhagavan Krishna gives to Arjun, how to live life, how to start your day. This was the topic Arvind Maharaj has told me, Swamiji, you have to talk on how to begin the day happily. So I agreed happily. See, Bhagavan gives the first instruction for every one of us. When Arjuna was crying, frustrated, he says, Klaibhyam masmagama partha na etatvai upapadyate kshudram hridaya daurbalyam vivakto tishta parantapa. Hey Arjun, hey Parantapa, recognize your own divine potentiality and don't yield to lack of inspiration. Anything which is done under the influence of inspiration, we every time outwit our own earlier performance. See? And whenever anything is done mechanically, we are not functioning under inspiration, but we are functioning under perspiration. Perspiration stings. Inspiration glorifies. All the great masters who have lived in this world, whether they are musicians, artists, or the saints and sages, all of them have functioned under only one mode, and that is inspired mode. So how do we begin our day? We have to begin our day, the first principle, in an inspired mood. And how do we start with an inspired mood? When the sleep is over, we jump out of the bed. See, normally what we do, our sleep is over, but we keep on hanging on in the bed like a dosha preparation. You know how the dosha is prepared? First it is flat on the back. Then it is folded. So we come on the left side. There also we get tired. Then we go to the right side. There also we get tired. Then both sides are put together, and then Bhujangasana. We come on the stomach. And then also we don't leave the bed. Then it is the God's grace, the nature's call comes. And we get up naturally in the morning. See, friends, the time spent on the bed, when you are out of the sleep but not out of the bed, is the time which destroys our all potentiality. See, because when we are in deep sleep, we are in tune with the divine. And during that period, we get recharged. See? And after the recharged battery, we get out of the sleep, and remaining 15-20 minutes, half an hour, depending on our own capacity, we discharge the whole battery. And then again we start, oh God, why Monday comes, I don't know. If there is only Sunday, what a nice thing it will be. See? And then such people, they are carrying the load of their own laziness on their head. See, friends, there is one book I read long time back, written by Robert Fulghum. His book's title is All That We Need to Know Is What We Studied in Kindergarten. This is the name of the book. And when we see any book, normally what we do, we go to the last page and start. So there it is written, start from the first page. See, these three things we have to take care, we will begin our day in a happy mode. One is, lack of inspiration should be given up. Every day we are looking forward to be an instrument which will distribute happiness in the world. See, on one car, I saw somewhere a beautiful writing. I am on my way to make somebody happy. See how beautiful it is. So that should be the beginning of the day. The first thing. When we have decided that today is the only day I am going to be happy. See, I am not asking you to be happy for the whole life. Only one day. Today only be happy. And we cannot live but for today. See? So once we begin this technique, then next step comes. No, what happens, when we hear the lecture satsang, we get inspired. Next day morning, I am going to get up early in the morning at 4 o'clock. Next day morning, 4 o'clock. I get up out of the sleep, but not out of the bed. And as usual, by 10 o'clock I am out. And then there are regrets. Oh God, I don't know, today also I could not. Slowly, we give up our self-confidence. And we become a wreck. Then I am good for nothing. Friends, losing self-confidence is the highest sin in life. See, the one who has got Atma Vishwas, self-confidence, he alone has got Paramatma Vishwas. The faith in the God reflects as confidence in oneself. If we have faith in God and no confidence, then there is something wrong. See, friends, and once we have decided this, that if I do not honor my own knowledge, my own decisions, who will listen to me in this world? In this manner, we begin our day in an inspired mood. We will begin our day happily. Now the second thing comes. What do we do? Now, we all have three instruments. One is, in our India, Gujaratis speak a Gujarati English. Like here, you people speak the South African English, isn't it? Milk is called as mulk, silk is called as sulk, live is called as love, isn't it? City is called as sutter. In the same manner, in Gujarat, India, Gujaratis speak Gujarati English. See? They don't call gross body. They'll be calling the gross body. Therefore, when you go to a Gujarati wedding, they will tell you, whole ma snake che. So there is a snake in the hole, you go and eat. What they mean, that there are snacks in the hall, whole ma snake che. So we have three instruments. One is the gross body, second is the speech, and third is the mind. These are the three instruments through which we express life. See? And when we want to bring out the best in us, our instruments must be well tuned. The most important thing. See? If we want to cut something, vegetables, the knife must be properly sharp and neat and clean, good handle, everything. You can really enjoy cutting vegetables. But if your knife is so sharp that it cannot cut even a cake of butter, then that knife cannot be used for cutting anything. In the same manner, we have to keep our body absolutely fit. And for that reason, in the morning, one of the important aspects of our day beginning is we have to spend time something for little bit of physical exercise. Physical exercise brings us out of the laziness. See. Now what could be done? From here, go running up to Durban and come back. You will leave all the laziness. So morning time, physical exercise helps us. Second thing, when we begin our day, instead of talking all here and there, let us start humming some or the other bhajan tune, Bhagwan's name. See? So the body is kept physically fit. The mind, when it begins the day with the Lord's name, whole day you will keep on chanting. I'll tell you my experience as a child. I am very much fond of Hindi filmy songs. See, hundreds and thousands of them, very much fond of. And it is right from childhood. It was, probably in the genes. So, when I was in the school, during my childhood, there used to be one cinema song of Muhammad Rafi. And that song I used to like very much. And that song used to be Teri pyari pyari सूरत को किसी की नजर ना लगे चश्मे बद्दू. You all know that, I know. Sharif mat banna. Okay. One morning, those days Ceylon radio used to be there, not Sri Lanka, Ceylon radio. So early morning that song I heard, Teri pyari pyari सूरत को. And that song was going in my mind continuously. I went to the school and I was in my own mood as usual. And the teacher, she pointed out, now we have been discussing this thing, now you reply, what is the answer? And I was blank because I was not listening to her. So I started, Teri pyari pyari सूरत को. I got the beating of my life. That day I learned, if a simple thing like the cinema song with which we begin our day, whole day we keep on humming that again and again in the same manner. Begin your day with any tune. Take the Lord's name. See, friends, whole day it will be your companion. See, there is one tune in Bombay, Om Namah Shivaya, and that tune somebody was playing where my lectures were going on before I reached. So the tune is so good, extremely wonderful. And the tune became so deep that whole day and whole night I was hearing only that tune. The mind was so deeply soaked in that name. What is in the mind, that alone comes in the speech. See, friends. Therefore, let us start our day humming some kind of the tune. There is one lady in Australia, our Indian lady. She is not a medical profession person, but she is working in a medical hospital, big hospital, and she started as a front desk receptionist. Today she is administrative chief. And everybody, right from the director up to the watchman, everybody has to go and say hello to her, and everybody is surprised. What are you made up of? You never take a holiday. You are never miserable. You are always cheerful. Nobody has seen you in a depressed mood. What is the secret? Her secret is she is non-stop 24 hours humming. One or the other bhajan. She is doing the work also. See, friends, the speech gets oriented to the divine, and that speech which is oriented to the divine can never bring out bitter words out of our mouth. See. And the third and the most important, these are the KG1 and KG2 classes. Little bit of exercise and tabla beti. But how long are we going to be in KG1 and KG2? Throughout life? See, I met one person after 34 years and I asked him, hey, what are you doing these days? I am going in KG1. KG1? Now also? Yes. Why? I like that miss. Can you afford to be in KG1 throughout life? We have to also grow spiritually. And spiritual growth is by this starting the day in an inspired mood, you will complete all your jobs perfectly, cheerfully, happily. Doing our jobs perfectly, cheerfully, happily is Karma Yoga. Keeping ourselves well tuned, healthy physically, so that we are ready to serve the society and ourselves is the Ashtanga Yoga. And then comes chanting and humming the Lord's name through and through is the path of devotion. See? And when these three things have really taken roots in us, Then we enter the fourth stage. And the fourth stage is, now we have to fulfill our duty towards ourselves. And what is the duty towards ourselves? In this very life, let us give a chance to the Lord to express through us. See, we are all like mobile phones. We hear the sound coming from inside the phone, is it not? I had a friend, Gujarati friend, he is no more. Many of my friends are Gujaratis because they are very sweet people, you know. Gujaratis are so sweet and they like also sweet so much that on the good they add sugar and then eat. In one Gujarati house I went to take food and they had given me dal. So I kept it separately and I was eating rest of the things. So that lady told me, Swamiji, you are not taking dal? I said, no mama, sweet dish I take later. So, we focus our attention on ourselves. That is our duty. And for that, we have to start spending time on our mind. It's very important. We all have a common complaint. Swamiji, normally everything is fine. When we are in the satsang, everything is so simple. But the moment we go out, everything is forgotten. The moment we put on shoes, things become different. What should we do? Don't put on your shoes. That is the reason why in India people go, they leave their old slippers, take the new and go. It's a spiritual practice. Because your old shoe is your old ego. So leave your ego there and take the fresh one and be reborn. See? So when the world is no more disturbing us, then we come deeply inside. And now this inside vision I'll tell you, because change in the vision is the first step to change our interaction with the world. And when our interaction with the world will change, then only our experiences in this world will change. And when the experiences in this world will change, then only the quality of our life will change. See, friends. So it begins from the vision. And the vision is changed only by studying the scriptures. Is one of the most important essential aspect of life. Ishavasya Upanishad gives the vision first. Ishavasyamidam sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat. When I look at the world as a place of indulgence, I will be indulgent in my life. But when I look at the world as the divine manifestation, I cannot be indulgent. So the change in the vision is required. See? It's very important. And this change in the vision comes when we study scriptures, we go to satsanga, wherein the complete chemistry, anatomy, physiology, pathology of our existence is brought out. We all have different notions about ourselves, about the world, about God, and about spiritual practice. Our notion about ourselves is that we are a body and in the body there is a soul. See? Like there is a seed in a berry, in the same manner there is a soul inside, suffering. Second thing, the world means what? The world means the things that we are seeing around. And the world is bad. Then the third, God means what? He is sitting above the clouds. and packing homeopathic doses of high potency of misery and distributing to everyone. See? And the fourth thing, spirituality means external makeup. See? So we will have the full stop, or we will have the railway lines, or we will have the electric posts, and there will be different kind of malas, Rudraksha mala, Tulasi mala, and Spatika mala, Vajanti mala, so many of them. See? And then normal people put on normal clothes, then different type of clothes. Normal people put on normal shoes, khada, why spiritual? Normal people nicely shave and come in a decent manner. Babaji has to be ugly, why spirituality? Ram Ram. See friends, these four notions, if they are changed, then we will begin our day happily, we will live through the day happily, and we will retire from the day happily. If this is happening every day, this will happen for the whole life. See? Because our vision has changed. Now changing our vision with ourselves, I'll tell you in short. When we take a phone, we have a clear experience that the sound is coming from inside the phone and nobody else can hear, we can only hear, isn't it? So where are the sound waves? Sound waves are inside the phone. Clear? But what is the truth? The truth is, phone is in the sound waves. Sound waves are not inside the phone. They are manifesting from the phone, from within. And if this phone is out of the coverage of the sound waves, what is the message that you get? The Vodafone number that you have dialed is out of coverage. See? Now when this phone is moving here and there, is this phone any time out of the coverage of the sound waves? No. In the same manner, we are all in the Chidakash, and we are all like the mobile phones. Like the external sound waves manifest through the phone if it has a SIM card. If the phone doesn't have a SIM card, this phone does not work. In the same manner, there has to be a SIM card in every one of us. And with that SIM card, the abnormalities start expressing. And what is the abnormality? I am the body, I am the husband, I am the wife, I am rich, I am poor, I am Gujarati, I am Indian, I am not Indian. These are all the abnormalities superimposed on the absolute I. See friends, and the small little I is like a musca domestica. You know musca domestica? A housefly. The housefly is shamelessly sitting on a sweet meat as well as the shit. She has no discrimination. Exactly the same thing happens. When something is good in our life, aha, I have done efforts and mehnat ki kamai hai, I. And if something happens, I don't know why God is punishing me. So this I is getting associated with good as well as bad. And this I is manifesting through the mobile phone because of the SIM card. And when we keep the mobile phone on silent mode, then the deep sleep begins. In the deep sleep, no expressions of noise, but there is expression of life. See, we don't experience our absence. This eternal presence, which is supporting the experience of absence in the deep sleep, that is our essential nature. Instead of recognizing this, we hold on to, I am the Guru's body. Therefore, if the body is fat, I am fat. If the body is thin, I am thin. So whole life is spent for what? For maintaining the figure of the body. Figure ki hi fikar hai. See, friends, unless we correct this fundamental error, that we are expressing through the body and we are no more living as the body. See, just try to get this picture. You are in your wardrobe, your pant and coat and everything is hanging. Just imagine, will that pant and coat and necktie will automatically move in the house? No. Unless you are inside, they will not move. See? But if they are put over there and it becomes wet, oh, I have become wet? No. Exactly the same thing. My lips are not talking. I am talking behind the lips. Your ears are, if they are hearing, they are not hearing. You are hearing behind the ears. So the embodied is the manifestation of the absolute reality. See, friends, and once this point becomes clear, all the problems of life will be solved. Because this waking world, achievements and failures, friends and enemies, nears, dears and not near dears, all are born the moment we are identified with the gross body. See? The other day I was in somebody's house and I am not fond of dogs. See, those who like gods, they don't like dogs. Spelling ulta hai. See, there are people who are led by the dog. So they have got a dog in lid, and in the morning that lady will come out of the house with the nightie and the dog will lead. Where? To his prayer. He will go and search his own electric post. And after having gone there, Purnavadaha, Purnavidam, Purna, Purnavadachate, till then that lady is standing right in the morning starting with the dog. I don't like dogs. So that lady told me, Swamiji, see, my dog is so sweet. Why you don't like dog? I said, you don't like dog also. You like my dog. Do you like every dog on the road? Like we like my child, not every child. See, friends, love limited to a finite entity is called as attachment. Therefore, when your pet dog dies, how many celebrations? See, they will be constructing a samadhi, blah blah blah, all kinds of things. Because my dog, he used to love me so much. Naturally, those who don't get the love of the human beings, they are somehow trying to be satisfied. आदमी नहीं तो कुत्ता ही सही. Narayana. Therefore, friends, come to discover this basic principle. This whole world comes into existence only when we are identified with the gross body. So all the spiritual practice, whether you are walking the path of karma or yoga or bhakti or knowledge, all of them are diverted towards correcting this basic error. And the basic error is attainment of body disidentification. Friends, when there is a body disidentification, there cannot be any sin or merit. There cannot be any good or bad thought. See, friends, just try to see a picture in front of you. The Ganges are flowing flat, smooth. in one direction. And somewhere there is a small rock peeping out of the waters. In that particular spot, see the movement of the water. In that particular spot, the movement of the water will be around that water, creating an ebb. Exactly in the flow of life, when this rock of I comes up, all the thoughts are pertaining to our body. And thereafter, the moment I attain the status of the bodyhood, thereafter, husband, wife, brother, father, mother, sister, everything is born. And the moment we are in deep sleep, what we do? We are fully disidentified from the gross body. As a result, we are neither the mother nor the father, neither the man nor the woman, neither rich nor poor, neither in South Africa nor in India, neither in 2009 nor in 1947. Everything disappears. And again the same story begins. And yet we are not becoming aware of this. Spiritual life is living in awareness. And when we start living in awareness, we will come to know there are many things in this world we gather because they are required. No, just we thought of and we get it. Because we are not living in awareness. Many times while taking food, we don't eat what is our need. We eat much more because of the greed. And this principle is applied everywhere. And this happens only because we are not living in awareness. There was a friend of mine, he used to eat a lot of sweets and sugar and started becoming a round figure. So his Madhya Pradesh used to come like a normal curve. He was like. So he told me once, Swamiji, can you give me some advice? I said, stop eating sweets. Oh Swamiji, I just can't stop. That is one weakness. I said, next year you will stop on your own. How? I said, don't ask questions, see the result. Next year I went again, he has totally stopped. I said, you stopped eating sweet? Yes, Swamiji. He said, very good. I told you you'll stop after 1 year. But do you know why I stopped? I said, I don't want to know. You stop, that is, I believe in results. How does it matter how it is achieved? No, Swamiji, doctor had diagnosed very serious condition of diabetes. And he told me, if you don't take care at this young age, he is about 45, at this young age, you are going to have a miserable old age. Then now I have to stop. So what he has become? He has become aware of a particular condition, is it not? Automatically he stopped. It doesn't mean he doesn't like sweets, but he is no more under the influence of that attachment. Exactly the same thing. The moment, the day it will happen, that we are someone expressing through the body. We cannot be the body because the body is neither created by us nor the body listens to us. Take this one Mahavakya with you. The body we have not created our body, somebody else created. And the body doesn't listen to us. And yet we go on hanging and moving in this world. That body notion that I am the body. In Hindi, body is called as Ghat, Ghatame Bhagavan. As well as this body is also called as Matka. Matka means a pot. So what we do? With this Ghatiya body, Matkao, Pure Jagat mein. That is the whole thing, life we are spending with. Let us function through the body and no more live as the body. And for this, the spiritual practice like your Maharaj is doing, Seva. See, whenever we serve, we rise above our body identification. See, once, long time back, I was staying with my Guru Maharaj, and they have given such a funny accommodation wherever I was. He was on the ground floor because he was old, can't climb, and I was right above him. So even if I walk, tuck, tuck, sound will come. Now I knew about it. So I never used to put on my slippers, and I never used to go to the toilet or bathroom. And if I had to go, I will slowly go out, and somewhere in somebody's house or public place, there I will go and finish my thing. Slowly I will come. And one day somebody found out, Swamiji, you have got your attached bathroom, latrine, you don't take bath and all that. I said, no, I am a avdhuta, I have never taken bath and I don't go to toilet. No, how it is possible? I said, I have got Mahayogic Shakti. And then my Guru asked, where is this boy staying? Somebody is staying right above your room. I can't believe that. Why? There is no sound. If anybody is staying in the above room, there has to be some sound. Walking or water, something will come. How there is no sound? Now see friends, when you are aware, everything changes. In the same manner, when we become aware that we are the embodied and no more the body, and the whole world comes into existence with reference to body identification. See, awakening this awareness about our identity is called as the ultimate stage on the spiritual path. See, therefore when Ishavasya says, Ishavasyamidam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat, when we come to discover this whole world as none other than Paramatma, tena tyaktena bunjitha, we will never be attached to the world, nor we will be indulgent with the world. To the Lord we are not attached, to the Lord we surrender. There cannot be attachment to the infinite. See, one wave can be attached or inimical to another wave. The wave cannot be attached or inimical to the ocean. To the ocean, the relationship of the wave is only surrender. In the same manner, tena tyaktena bunjitha. When we have recognized the whole world as the divine presence, automatically attachment from the finite disappears and the attitude of indulgence is given up. Therefore, Atmanam palayatha, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, then we are focusing our attention on the self that is expressing through the present body or the instrument. In this manner, tena tyaktena vanjita ma grudaha kasya siddhanam. Then accumulation of things will not happen in our life. See friends, it is extremely necessary that we have to change our vision. And for changing that vision, we have to study. So the first vision change takes place about ourselves. What is our correct identity? One young boy in a college, engineering college, once he asked me this question. Swamiji, who am I? So I told him, shall I tell you the truth or the bluff? He said, for a change, tell the truth. I said, all right. You are a fool of the highest order. You call me fool, I said, you have asked me, so I have given my evaluation. Do you mean Bhagwan Raman Maharshi was a fool? I said, no, I don't mean that. He has asked this question, who am I? I said, look here, he didn't ask that question to me. You have asked this question. And then I told him, look here, who am I? This question can come in our mind only if we have accepted ourselves to be someone other than the body. Then only this question will come. Otherwise this question will not come. Therefore, the first step on the spiritual path is attainment of body disidentification. Then the inquiry is self-oriented. If we are living as a body and practicing our spirituality will be selfish. It will not be self-oriented. See, somebody asked me a question and another 2-3 minutes. Ask a question. In Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Shanai Shanai Uparamen Buddhya Driti Grihitaya Atma Samstam Manakritva Na Kinchid Abhichintaye. The spiritual practice of yoga as told in Bhagavad Gita. Then in Kathopanishad it is said, Yada Panchavatishtante Jnanani Manasasaha Buddhishcha Na Vicheshtate Tamahu Paramam Gatim. Are these two spiritual yogic practices same? I said, no, they are not same. What Bhagavad Gita tells is, even the journey has not begun. And what Kathopanishad tells is, the destination is already reached. A lot of difference. Therefore, when we are walking the spiritual path, the first step is attainment of body disidentification. And it is for this purpose, Karma Yoga, Seva. Then Bhakti Yoga, devotion, surrender to the Lord. Ashtanga Yoga, self-discipline. Unless we are self-disciplined, we cannot serve anybody. When these three things are happening in the right way, then the body disidentification happens. And if the body disidentification has happened, we live cheerfully and happily in this world. Because whatever is happening to the body, it is not happening to me. It will take its own course. In this manner, our inquiry will become self-oriented and not selfish. Normally, spirituality is misunderstood as fulfillment of one's desires. Therefore, we go to the temple and tell the Lord, "Oh Lord, let us sign an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding." What is that? You have got infinite powers but no desire, man. And I have got infinite desires but no power, man. What should we do? Let us sign an MOU. Your infinite power and my infinite desires, let them come together. So my desires are fulfilled and your power is utilized. This is our devotion. And therefore all the gods smile. And that is why they have got this mudra. Left hand in this manner is not Abhaya mudra. He tells enough. Ab kitna mangoge? And the right hand is, if you don't listen, I will give you much. See, friends. Let our desire, devotion or spiritual practice be not selfish oriented, but the self oriented. In this manner, when we begin our day in this mode, in this attitude, the whole day is lived happily. Like a child wrote a beautiful story. Competition. Write a shortest story, but it should end in a happy mode. So child wrote a story. And he said, "Miss, over." So much quickly, others have not even started. What can I do? You told short story, I did it. Okay, read. There was a man and woman. First sentence. Second, they were standing back to back each other. Third sentence. They started walking. Fourth sentence. Thereafter they lived happily. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnahat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.